Oh, start doing like this, I guess, like this class, I guess.
I can't tell
Not
because I
like,
haven't been doing my
like
grammar
every
for
class,
the
when you
past
actually
30.
start staying here and taking all the classes.
On Mondays, you mean?
Yeah,
I get here at 8:30.
okay.
My first class starts at 9. I know, I'm like, AM. They're like 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. So yeah, I know. 9 o'clock. So I get up at 5 o'clock on Mondays. Okay, so Victoria is tuning in, so I must make sure that we all say hi to Victoria. So let's say hi to Victoria. We miss you. Okay. I won't forget you anymore, ever again. Amen. I know. And I would never hear the end of it if I did. So hoping I can make up for that. Let's do the flag salute first. Yeah, you can move them out if you need to scoot up.
Pack another one.
So cute too. Oh, cute. Okay. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, good. Serena is gonna do the honors of teaching grammar. I will let you see my answer key. We're gonna be on page 139. There's not much on that.
Okay.
But the answers are on the practice page though. Okay, here she is.
Unnecessary commas with subject-verb pairs. Every clause contains a subject-verb pair. Do not put a comma between a subject and its verb. For example, Mother Wolf loved Mowgli. Remove this comma because you do not put a comma between a subject and its verb. Some of the wolves still supported Mowgli. Remove this comma because you do not put a comma between a subject and a verb, even if there are words between the subject and its verb. Shere Khan, who hated Mowgli, deceived the wolves. You just learned that you should not put a comma between a subject and its verb. However, you have also learned this rule. Place commas around a non-essential who, which clause. When the two comma rules contradict, follow the rules that says always use a comma. Remove a comma between a subject and its verb. Mowgli could not understand their hatred.
Any questions?
No.
Do you remember what essential and non-essential means?
Essential means you need it. Non-essential means you don't need it.
Okay, so in a context of writing, it would be more about the sentence making sense, right?
Right.
She's like, yeah, right. Okay.
Okay, unnecessary comma rules. You have now learned several places where commas are unnecessary. The key, oh, by the way, you're supposed to add a post-it to this page.
Oh, did I put that in
Yeah.
there?
Hold up.
Unnecessary comma rules, yes.
Okay.
Let's get out a post-it and put it on your page and write unnecessary comma.
Yes.
That other post-it.
You post it back here?
Not fine.
Can somebody share a post-it with the
Fine.
back row?
Just because I come from a low income household does not mean I get posted.
Oh,
Dog
you gave
ear
me two.
technique goes a long way.
You have two, just in case you mess up.
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
They're like stuck together.
That's okay.
Okay. What are we writing?
Unnecessary comma rules.
Okay.
Yeah, just because, commas just aren't enough just to be a comma. We have to have unnecessary ones.
Geez, it's like writers were trying to make everything more complicated.
It's true. And it gets way more complicated. It just gets worse.
Okay, I'll
Just
keep
saying.
that in mind. Anyways, the key to punctuating sentences correctly is to think about parts of speech and the structure of your sentences. Subject-verb pair. Do not put a comma between a subject and its verb. Coordinating conjunction. Do not use a comma between a CC when it connects two items in a series, unless main clauses, A and B. Do not use a comma before a CC when it connects two verbs.
Remember that one, MCCC second verb? We
No.
practiced that a while back. So if the main
Oh,
clause
CCC.
Main clause,
Something.
coordinating conjunction,
and the
verb.
second verb,
Yeah.
so if it's connecting, if there's no subject after the CC, because if there's another subject, that's two main clauses.
Right.
Does that make sense? Okay, so if there's no subject after the CC, then there's no comma.
Prepositional phrase. Do not put a comma in front of a prepositional phrase. Who, which clause, and participial.
Participle.
Oh, I knew that. Participle
Uh-huh.
ing phrase. Do not use commas when the phrase or clause is essential.
Actually, I think it's
Is-
participial, because it
Participial.
does have an A.
Oh yeah, participial.
Participial.
Essential means it changes the meanings of the sentence. Adverb clause. Do not use a comma before an adverb clause that follows a main clause, MCAC. That clause. Do not use a comma before that clause. Adjectives. Do not use a comma to separate cumulative adjectives. Cumulative means that the adjectives must be arranged in a specific order. You cannot reverse the order or add and between them.
Let me pause you right
This is
there.
also doses.
Okay, yes. I was just gonna say that. Remember doses,
You
Scott?
wrote it down.
Okay, because if it's in the same category, you do need a comma. If it's
Okay.
the same, if it's a opinion or whatever.
Mhm.
Okay.
Interjection. Do not use a comma after an interjection that expresses strong emotion. Use an exclamation mark instead. Quotations. Do not use a comma after a quoted question or quoted exclamation. That question mark or exclamation mark represents the comma.
Replaces, actually. Replaces
Replaces.
the comma.
Brain is not working today.
Hey, mine either, so it's okay.
Quote attribution. Quote attribution.
Good, so no comma in those
Yeah.
unless it's just like a regular.
Sentence opener. Number 2 is prepositional. Do not use a comma if it's fewer than 5 words. 3, ly adverb. Do not use a comma if an ly adverb modifies the verb. There is always a reason a comma is necessary. Follow the comma rules.
There you go, follow the comma rules.
Who wants to read it?
I can.
Okay.
Thank you, Audrey.
Murmuring to Mowgli, Bagheera encouraged him to stand for justice. They would fight for Mowgli's and Akela's lives and teach Shere Khan a lesson.
Good.
Okay.
Which is very.
Fix it.
Fix it.
Yeah. The vocabulary is murmuring, which just means to speak quietly.
So many commas.
Indents.
Just
That's
Yeah,
always the
it
first part.
It's
sometimes
Well,
there's
actually,
two
it's-
and it's in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember
It
doing
was,
that one.
I think, 2 weeks.
Maybe during one of your homework pages? Okay. Oh,
We're supposed to be doing.
that's
day
right, we're
two.
supposed to do day 2. You wanna do day 2?
sure. Let's
Even
just
though we already read it.
It's okay.
Oh.
Day
Whatever.
2 is always harder. Look how many more things there is on day 2 than day
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Look at that.
okay.
So legal number
We're not
4.
gonna do that. Okay, so next sentence. Who wants to? Audrey, go ahead and read.
Inwardly, Mowgli felt rage and sorrow because no wolf had ever shown him such hatred. Holding out the warm fire pot, the burning coals empowered Mowgli.
Okay. Vocabulary is inwardly, which just means I flipped this, hang on. Bitly.
Side.
Yeah, okay. Indent is at the beginning, like usually. Oliver, you want to do capitals?
Sure.
Maybe an easy one. Come on now.
That is easy.
Inwardly and holding.
Very good. Good job in the back row.
Okay. Commas. Do you want to do commas?
Commas. Whoa, let's see. Inwardly, Mowgli felt rage and sorrow. We don't need a comma after rage or Mowgli. And 6 commas?
Yep.
What?
Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing one comma.
Take out wolf after wolf. Holding out the warm fire pot.
I think you remove the comma after warm.
I think remove that one too. They're both adjectives, but different categories.
I'm missing one.
I know where
Something
one
out
of
the
this.
warm
There we
I'm
go.
thinking after pot, we need to put one in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
you do.
How many is left then? That's 1, 2, 3,
You're missing,
4, 5.
I'm
You're
gonna
missing
give you
two.
a little hint.
Six.
All of the commas are on the left side of the page.
what are you talking about?
So if you cut your page in half like this.
Actually,
right?
that's not true.
Oh, let's see, is inwardly after inwardly is a comma?
The commas need to
After-
fix.
No,
Inwardly Mowgli, so after Mowgli's out, that's 1, after rage out, after sorrow out.
okay, that's when you didn't get. the
Okay, after wolf out,
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
and then after warm is out.
Good job.
And
Okay,
then we
that's it.
add 1
oh, well, after pot, yeah.
after
Oh yeah,
pot.
that is
Okay.
6.
Okay,
Got rid of 5 and just added.
Yeah.
good job.
Okay. there
Oh,
End mark, Audrey.
A period at.
There's only 1.
Yeah, but probably doesn't go at the end of Mowgli since that's a illegal opener. Does it go after Cole's?
Yeah, it does. Good catch. Okay, so Oliver, a legal number 4 opener.
Well, you're
Mm.
empowered Mowgli. I'm guessing.
Good. Where do you put it?
The thing after the comma has to be the thing
Thing
doing the inging. Just a reminder.
So. I don't know, I'm blanking.
Okay,
Who's doing the holding out the warm fire pot?
Mowgli.
So Mowgli will have to go after pot, right?
yeah. So it
It's
No,
different
it
ways you
it's
goes
can
phrased
put it.
it's
goes-
phrased differently. They phrased it. Mowgli was empowered by
Oh,
holding out the warm fire pot. Mowgli was empowered by the burning coals.
okay.
That's how.
That was tricky.
Okay, and markets. Coordinating conjunction, Missy.
Thank you for giving me an easy one. Let me find it.
Let me write this down.
What you're doing coordinating conjunction?
Yeah, it's Missy.
That's like the easiest one.
I know, why can't I even see it in here?
Dude, why did
And
you
It's
get
in
number
the
4
first
open?
sentence.
Sorrow. I mean,
And,
yeah. I was writing the word sorrow and I
I
said
did not
sorrow
even
instead of
see it in
the
my
word.
brain.
Okay,
Thank
good
I
job.
feel like there's a
And-
favoritism.
Audrey, do you want to do main clauses?
She's giving me a break, all right.
Great job.
You're watching us suffer.
Oh,
Is it Mowgli to Sorrow?
Yes.
And then. Is it holding to Cole's?
It's actually Mowgli to Coles.
Is holding
Because,
for opener.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Lightning opener.
Adverb clause. Oliver. Okay.
That was supposed to be your inward
apparently that's how
voice,
he-
inside
Yeah.
voice.
Inside voice.
Inside voice, don't let it out.
Oh, it's because I was,
There you go.
so it's because.
To where?
To. Hatred. I guess.
Yes, good job. You guess. Okay. Verbs.
I knew you were gonna ask me. Felt,
Yeah.
had,
Yes.
ever shown, ever is one?
No, ever's
Ever.
not one.
Had shown, that's right.
Because ever is the
Had.
king.
Shown.
Yeah.
And then,
No, that's not it.
empowered. Or empowered, but how did you guys rephrase that?
Mowgli was empowered by.
Yeah, was
Empowered.
empowered.
So it would
Good
be
job.
somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Subjects, anyone? Okay, Oliver.
Mowgli,
Okay,
Wolf,
good.
and Mowgli.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Openers. Audrey.
The first one's 3LY, and then
Okay.
the second one is 4ING.
Good.
Yes.
Hang on, I have to write this down.
I'm still writing too.
You guys are cracking me up.
It
All right,
saves
she
it
did
for
it.
later.
Now I know the pain you guys feel.
The other days, some of the other days are worse.
I know, this one wasn't so bad,
No.
actually.
All
right.
There's 7 prepositional phrases and 18 commas. That's what we're trouble.
Before we get into our binder, I do want to talk to you about testing. It's coming. You guys can finish writing your sentences. It's the state test. It's called CASP. It stands for California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress. It happens usually in the end of March and April. Usually by May, you're done with it. You guys have all done it before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for Heartland, they actually are proctored at home on Zoom, and you're probably gonna do it at your school. Do you know when it is yet? Have you heard about
The week before spring break, I
it?
think.
Okay, which is like the beginning of April.
Yeah, that's kind of like mid-April, so.
I'm gonna talk to you about the writing part of the test. Obviously, for you guys, you're gonna have writing, math. I mean, you're gonna have reading. It's language arts, basically. Language arts, math, and science.
Wait, we have science?
I'm pretty sure.
No,
Did we have
no.
science last year?
It's
We had
fifth
science
grade
last
and
year.
8th grade,
I
I thought it was 5th, 7th, and 9th. Yes.
5th, 7th, and 9th.
Do we-
Are you in 7th? Yeah. And you're in 9th?
I'm not doing Heartland,
Okay.
so I don't have to do any
You don't
testing.
have to
I'm
testing?
Wait, how did we
just.
do the
I had
test?
to do testing last year, but not this year.
And what, you're 8th?
I'm 8th.
Okay. Okay, so you're still gonna have language arts and math. So language arts basically is comprehension, where you'll read a passage and then you'll answer questions about the passage. And usually they're multiple choice. Every once in a while, it's short answer. But I want to tell you guys that this test does not define you, okay? So don't stress over it, meaning you are already excellent students. I already know that. I've been with you already more than 2 years, like 3 years now.
Not me.
2 years, right?
A little less
Well,
than
you
two.
Little less than 2 years. But I have seen, I've been with you long enough to see progress. You're both progressing. Everybody's progressing, all 3. Sorry, back row 2. Anyway.
Victoria.
And Victoria. No, all of you. And so what I'm trying to say is just do your best on this. If it's multiple choice, there's always going to be one that's like a silly answer. Just in your mind, delete that one. You don't even need it. If you get down to 2 that you're like, man, I don't know which one it is, check the passage, see if you can find the answer in the passage. If you can't find it and you're completely lost, you can go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, make it pay $50 every day. You just keep going until you land on one, okay? And pick
Wait, what do
it.
you?
Just make your best guess.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what I
saying.
mean.
No, but like, that's.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You've never heard of that?
It's
Eeny,
Risk
meeny, miny,
investing.
moe. Catch a tiger on its toe. If it hollers, let it go.
Oh, mine is different. If it hollers, make it pay $50 every
Yeah,
day.
that's what you do.
My mother said to pick the very best one, and you are not it.
You are not it.
You are not it. So then you pick the other one. I'm just saying, you don't literally have to do that, but don't stress over it. Don't spend an hour on one question, because then you're going to have a heck of a time getting through the rest of the test. So if you get down to it, just pick the one you think is the closest in your mind that makes sense to it. Your mom, don't tell your mom this. Your mom is like master science teacher, and she's going to be like, your teacher told you to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So just leave that part out, okay?
Me on the test, I'll just have like 2 answers. I'll be like, eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
My point is
Oh.
that don't get stuck too long on any one question, and just do your best with it. Now, for the writing part, you will have scratch paper, just like you do for math. So get out a piece of
I
lined
don't have
paper.
scratch
We're just gonna,
Oh, do
you guys.
No.
15-page
for a
essay
test,
now.
I know.
You guys are gonna do fantastic in the writing because you know what to do. That's all I have to say about that. You're gonna get scratch paper. It's probably gonna be lined paper. I know you don't have to do it, so you'll just practice with
I
us.
never
But
use line paper except for you.
this is different for writing. If you ever do it, This is what you can do. Instead of writing your name on your lined paper, at that top line, just put dress ups like this. These are how you're gonna, this is how you're gonna start the writing portion of the test, is put down some things from your brain on paper first. What are the dress ups that you have in your writing? You can go ahead and say them, make a list.
Which
Who, which? What else?
adjective?
Adjectives, we'll just put ADJ, quality adjective, what else?
Am I allowed to use this on the test?
Yes, because you can have paper. What you're doing, Serena, is taking from your brain and putting it down for notes for you. So it's totally legal to do that. You can just get it down so you know you're making
I
your
can't
own.
take this.
No, you're gonna get a blank test, but you're gonna practice by just getting out a blank piece of paper and writing these
Which
down.
adjective, ly adverb.
LY adverb. This is a mini.
Should.be.
Yeah.
This is a mini checklist for you. Okay, this is why you're gonna write this down.
I wish I had my checklist for the test. I
But
could,
you got it in your head. That's the point.
Asia.b. What else?
What else?
There's strong
Prepositional.
verb.
That's an opener.
Strong verb.
Strong verb. There you
And I
go.
think that's
Quality adjective.
Got that.
Well, just.
I just put adjective. Same thing. Quality adjective.
I think that's all 5.
Skip a line. Put openers. What are your openers?
Nothing.
Prepositional. No, subject.
Oh,
We should go in
Which
order.
one in
I have
order?
all right. I'll
One
Subject,
is subject.
prepositional.
2 prepositional.
Oh,
3
why?
is adverb.
5, 4 ing, 5 clausal, and 6.
I
There's-
bombed the
It's not my
writing.
hardest.
Last year I bombed the writing portion because my teacher was like rushing us and I was like really stressed.
That is not cool. So you are not timed on this test. So you should not ever feel rushed. If you need more time, you tell
No,
them
she
you need
kept
more
like
time.
telling us to hurry up and I was like, what? And so I hurried.
If
it
that
up to-
happens, just say, I need more time, because technically, legally, you have time. You are not timed.
Just
Well,
say you invoke the fifth
What
and
am I
don't
missing?
talk for the rest of the day.
6 VSS.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so when you sit down to do the writing test, get out your scratch paper, make this list, and you've already got a little checklist for you, because if you include all of these, you're gonna do fantastic on this writing test. Yes.
Should you include like the actual like, I guess the bracket?
No, that's a good question. I was just gonna say that. You don't need to underline your dress ups. You don't need to put the brackets with the numbers with your openers. Just know it's there, because they're not gonna know what all that means anyway, so ignore
They're
that.
gonna be
What
like,
is
why
the
did they
freaking bracket?
underline this and what is the bracket?
Underneath VSS, skip a line. I'm out of room, so I'm gonna go here. I want you to put hashtag, which means number, the paragraph symbol and an S, and equals hashtag topics.
What?
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm gonna explain that.
Oh,
The number of paragraphs, yes, equals the number of topics. Okay, so if they tell you, read the following article and write a 1-paragraph response to
You
that.
need one topic.
One topic. Thank you very much. So you can pick what topic you want to pick.
Unless
If
you
it's
wanna
like,
do-
how did Abraham Lincoln contribute to America's government or something, based off the article? So your topic would be contributions of Abraham Lincoln. You get it? So your topic is going to go with your prompt. Whatever your prompt says to write, that's going to be your topic. If they want you to write 3 paragraphs, how many topics do you need? 3. If they want you to write an essay, and they
Last year
will.
I had to write an essay and I bombed it and it was really
I
scary.
think one
Essay
test-
equals 5 paragraphs. But the first and last paragraphs, as we're learning right now, is introduction and conclusion. So you still only need 3 topics. Okay, that's going to be your 3. I'm just going to put these notes here for you to remember. 3 body paragraphs and then intro and conclusion. I did those out of order. Obviously, intro goes first. Sorry, guys. But your 3 body paragraphs, those are your topics. You guys already know this. You've been doing it so much with me. I'm just excited to just see how this turns out. I'll never know, because it goes to the state and it disappears and who knows where it goes. Maybe
They don't
someday
send it?
your parents will probably
We
get a
always
letter
it
in the
sent.
mail.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, they just send it.
or online.
Except my parents.
So you can tell me how you did with writing.
I thought it was My, I self-graded it and it's an A.
Okay, go ahead and do just a mock keyword outline underneath that or next to it, wherever you have room on your paper. This is gonna,
Do we
When-
need to write a KWO?
yes, you do. It will help you. I'm not kidding. It will help you so much. You're gonna know exactly what to put because it depends on what they want you to do, like explain 3 ways that blah, 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 or whatever. Those are gonna be your 3 topics. One, I can't give you an exact example, but next week when you come to class, I will have an exact example from the CASP website for you to practice, okay? And then we'll see what it asks and how we can set up the keyword outline. If you only need 1 paragraph, obviously you only need 1 Roman numeral 1. If you have 3 paragraphs, you're gonna need 3. If you have 5 paragraphs, you're gonna need 5, but the topics are only in the body paragraphs. Okay, so that's how I want you to set up your page when you sit down with a blank page and your teacher says, you may begin. And you click begin and it takes you to writing. Set up your notes. Now, you don't have to try to remember all that. It's right there. You put little check marks by everything and make sure you include everything. You guys are golden.
I didn't do that last year.
It's so easy. You didn't do it last year?
No.
See, this will help you this year, for
Hopefully.
sure. Any questions?
Maybe I'll remember everything, or maybe I'll just stare at my blank piece of paper and be like, dress ups.
You'll remember. This is like, you got it in your head. I mean, math, you're on your own. Science, you're on your own. I can't help you there, but writing, you've got it. All right. That's it for the notes.
Okay.
Let's go on to, you guys are working on.
Eric Shackle. Ernest Shackle.
We are on, you guys did your first.
Two.
Two paragraphs. Oh, yeah.
And today we're doing the 3rd and then this opener.
Yes.
I'll watch them keep you out. Forgot my, whatever. Hang on.
Oh, I didn't bring my computer.
Used outline, keyword
okay.
out, whatever outline we're doing right now, I forgot it.
I should have though.
Oh, you forgot the actual paper?
Yeah, I forgot the.
I have extra paper. You need that. So we're working on,
Who else
let's
is
see
in
what kind
it?
of time we got.
I have paper here.
10 minutes? I
Oh,
have
that's-
to, okay.
40 for me.
I am going
40 for
to
you.
change this assignment just ever so slightly.
Wait, what?
And I'm gonna
Yay.
make it a 4-paragraph assignment rather than a 5-paragraph assignment.
Yay.
And you're welcome.
Thank
Wait,
you,
so we
Lord.
don't-
And you're
sheet?
welcome. So you don't need that sheet. She's the only one that's bothered in here. Everybody else is celebrating. She's like,
I'm not gonna check off all my boxes. What am I gonna do?
I know.
It'll just be one row empty.
Audrey, you need to overcome your OCD.
Listen
might
to
wanna
you.
listen to
Listen
them.
to this one. You're the one that started the whole box thing. All right, so you already got your 2 body paragraphs. So let's just focus on the introduction and conclusion from what you wrote.
I know what
So-
you can do. You can just check off everything on paragraph.
Page 177.
Just check off everything on paragraph 4. That way your mind will be happy,
This is.
like me.
Page 177 in your binder.
No.
This is the one about the conclusion and the introduction.
Oh. Well.
We're gonna work on that. You know what? It's easier. Although it
Okay.
is a lot to put your
Oh,
dress
I
ups in
get
and
it.
stuff.
I need to empty this.
I need to empty this also.
You-
This is ripping.
This is all the way back from 9:30.
Do you have another binder that you use to put your finished stuff in there?
I already did all
but
that. I just cleaned my mouth the other day.
I do not clean my nail. I clean my nail like every.
I'm all the way back at Cherokee. This is from the first week.
Oh my gosh.
Everything has been crammed in this.
Yeah, you need to purge that. But see if your mom wants it. She might want some of that stuff. I don't know.
Finished shopping things. I printed off my other papers and then just put them.
Basic essay model.
We have a fireplace. That's a good way to get rid of it.
Oh, no.
Or-
Check with your mom first, man. Okay, everybody got it?
Oh, what
Okay.
about topic C on this though?
I know, we're not gonna do topic C. Are you guys okay with this?
No,
Yes.
I'm not.
I'm just checking.
Very
I'm not.
okay with
If you
this.
must
I'm
do
not
another
okay.
paragraph, you
You.
can.
I think I might.
You can. If that helps you feel better, if that helps you sleep at
If a
night,
single one of you.
then do it. Okay?
It'll help me sleep at night if I have
Basically,
this paragraph.
If you do the 3rd body paragraph, you're gonna pick the 3rd topic and do what we've been doing and set it up.
I was so excited for
You
the
can
3rd
call me.
topic. I have like
That's
10
good.
hobbies, but I don't have time to do them.
You should get like a hobby or something. Very high
I
commitment.
did, and then it was terrible, so I just, then my sister drew me one.
You try
We're
to-
not even doing that
Um,
now.
So your sister's probably gonna be sad that you don't have another one either,
Well,
I guess
she just left yesterday, so
huh? Oh,
Wait, where'd you go?
back to college
Oh,
bummer. Then she'll be
on
home
her
for the
birthday
summer.
too.
my
Aw,
sister's
What a sucky way to spend your
that's a
birthday.
sad day.
2 weeks.
She
In
doesn't
2
really
weeks,
like it
my
until her
sister's going
birthday,
to
so it
Japan
was
for
fine.
3 months. We're
Wow.
also buying tickets to Disneyland there. Did you know that their Tomorrowland isn't actually like future? It's like Space Mountain is just Tron. Cause
Oh, I
Cause-
just watched that movie
yeah,
Tron.
because Japan's like known for being like really like futuristic,
Yeah.
right, and high tech. So it doesn't make
Tomorrowland's
sense to
actually
do things like
really
the future
cool.
when they're basically already in it. So they have like Tron and like Big Hero 6 stuff. I'm like jealous.
Wow.
Also, their tickets are like 70 USD.
Wow.
I'm not sure.
That's
It's a
not
1,500
bad,
plane
actually.
ticket. Like that's USD.
Oh,
But $70 for Disneyland.
cause it's
It's
more than
not.
$100 now, right? I mean, it's
It's like 190 for a day. Oh no, 170.
70 there.
Yeah, but you can get
is
like deals for.
Yeah,
like,
they
3
have the
days.
SoCal
'Cause-
one right now for
Yeah.
190 something for
that's
3
still a
days.
lot.
I know,
Yeah,
but when
we just did it.
yeah,
But like $70 is like pocket change.
I know.
It's like 1 week of work, and then you're like, oh, I'm off at Disneyland every week, you guys. The real way they get you is a snacks.
Man.
And
Yes, the food. All right.
They have a Big Hero 6 section in Disneyland.
Well, the thing is, if you ever
Oh,
go to
excuse me.
Disneyland, bring your own lunch. Their food is
Yes,
so
that's what we do
stupid
too.
We brought.
We just bring like
Hey,
peanut
We
butter and
just
jelly
got like
sandwiches.
one meal.
you want to get a little Ritz cracker package? I need $30,000. Just give me your whole social security number.
All right.
Into your bank account.
Back to this, page 177. This is the format. You guys already know this. We're doing the conclusion first. Write a sentence or two about each topic. Try to convey the main idea of each body paragraph. Highlight or bold the topic key words. So you're not gonna do.
Are you trying to murder me?
No.
You were like,
I'm back.
like my Aunt Tammy does when we play cowboy, and she blocks you.
It's funny. You guys play cowboy?
Yeah, like when she comes over. Have you ever played cowboy?
No, I don't think
It's
so.
like where you have some chips, and one chip you can block. Well, you have to trade your card, but you have a chip and you can block the person next to you if they want to trade their card, because you're trying to get the highest card possible.
Oh.
If they try to, if you want to block them, you have to use your block chip.
Oh.
And
This is an actual game.
yeah, it's like a gambling game. It's really fun.
That sounds
And
fun.
I'm interested.
like
Oh no.
I should have mentioned it. But anyway, so
gambler.
so I
I'm an
tried to-
investor.
so I tried to trade my crappy A card,
Ace.
ace. A.
Oh, 'cause it's.
Yeah, A is ace. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I tried to trade my ace card with her like queen or whatever she had, and she was like,
I blocked it.
yeah,
This is who? Your aunt or
my
your?
Aunt Tammy. Yeah,
Oh, how funny.
she's great.
That's cool. Okay, so back to page 177. We're gonna get through this. Okay, topic A. What did you write about Roman numeral 1? What was your Roman?
Early life.
Early life. Okay.
I did.
So say
Mine was
something.
trouble on the inheritance.
Okay.
Mine.
Whatever
that was my
yours
second paragraph.
was.
My first one was about his background, and actually I combined like 3 different things, but
Come up with a sentence about your topic A, which is your first topic of your body paragraph. You're just basically stating it. Okay. Did you already write it?
Yeah.
What did you put?
Topic A is early life. Topic B was Nimrod. Like, and then the most significant thing was Nimrod.
Did I
because
err it?
There's not anything else. And it's the most recognizable
That's
expedition
crazy.
he's really done. I mean, he's popularly known for that. Fun fact, he didn't even make it all the way to the South Pole. It was
We
like
got
a
it.
We read
couple
it.
100 miles
I
short or
heard about
something.
that, yeah.
It's like 38 degrees, 32 S or something. I don't know.
Close.
Some random characters that I don't know are possible on a computer.
So instead of just putting early life though, think of a sentence like, Ernest Shackleton's early life was challenging or something about his kind of a generic or general statement about his early life.
Oh, I wrote like really.
It's easier for me to do in keyword outline.
You can
I
do it
didn't
in
think
keyword
about it.
outline if that helps you. That's okay.
Wait,
wrote
let's
mine.
say keyword out.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Oliver?
I'm
Okay.
confused.
And then your topic B, you put Nimrod.
Because
Yeah.
it makes it look nice, but
I
there's
forget what
there's
Nimrod
nothing
was.
for
It's
B on my
shit he went
topic,
on
so
to go to the
Okay.
top hole.
B is just empty.
So you can make a sentence out of that.
Mhm.
You can do it now or when you go to type it, either way. If it helps you to wait till later, that's okay. And then, of course, the most significant and why. Of all the things you read about this guy, Ernest,
Well, probably the Nimrod.
you
As long
just
as we-
like the word Nimrod.
No,
I think
he-
that's
he
it.
does.
The only other somewhat interesting thing was his father being adopted. Which I,
Well, the fact that he didn't actually make it to his destination, that's
I know that.
significant, even though that's sad.
That takes off kind of like.
It's tragic. I mean, you could say the most significant thing about Ernest Shackleton is that he never made it to his ultimate goal or ultimate dream, which is tragic.
And you got your who, which clause in there.
And then explain why. Yeah, you gotta get all your stuff in there. The only thing you don't need in your introduction and your conclusion is your topic clinchers. You're only gonna highlight your topics, which is 2 now, except for Audrey has 3.
It's too late,
Why do you really wanna do paragraphs?
because I already chose what I was gonna write down. And because I
In her
left,
mind,
I
just
left
like you,
I
Serena.
left my last paragraph off to go into the next topic, so now.
yeah.
Because
have
the
to go
one
to
you
the
really
next
wanted to
topic.
write was the last one. I
Because
get
it
it.
was-
It's good. It's okay. Okay, you got most significant. What did you choose, Serena, for that part?
He never made it to his destination.
And then you're gonna say why, so use because somewhere in there.
then
Why
there's
is
your
that
because,
significant?
And then there's your clause.
Yeah, well,
Unless it's the same sentence.
it's in the same sentence, or you could,
Then it's your.
yeah,
WW
it's a,
donation.
yes, yes,
Oh.
that's right. Okay, and then,
Why
the-
is it significant?
um. Maybe that's what he is most known for? Was that, would you say? That he never made it? He was the first one to attempt to make it to Antarctica, right?
I
Because he
believe
tragically.
Yeah, tragically is a good word for that part. You'll think of a way to say it.
Had to turn back.
He died, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
He didn't die on that journey?
That was the third one. That was the
The
endurance.
endurance.
Yes.
Hey,
No.
the endurance was the second mission. He didn't die.
It
All
was.
the ponies did.
14 days.
You
Wait,
can't
what?
take ponies to
Oh.
Antarctica, okay?
I don't know why he thought that was a good idea.
I know,
He,
because
ki-
like they're
he killed how many was
Ponies or their dogs?
Four.
they were
4 ponies.
it was
Siberian pony.
was that.
They were the
There was- There's
dogs.
also
No, they're
69
not
dogs. There's
Yeah.
also 69 dogs.
I
But
have to
there's-
tell you, if you ever look this up, which is interesting, it's super, super sad, but they got so desperate. They actually killed the dogs
Yeah.
and ate them.
What book was I reading? I'm
I'm-
reading him.
I would die and let my
I
dog
know,
live.
I would totally die and let the dog live, like, eat me instead.
I'd be like, eat
No,
me, dog.
right, eat me, I sacrifice myself for you. That's how I would feel too,
I
but
can't kill my dog.
anyway,
I do it.
Well, if you were starving.
No,
okay.
I would starve.
For me,
oh yeah, he did make it to bring them home, you're right, that was the
Rescue.
rescue,
if it became like either I live or
but
my
he was
dogs
so
live,
close.
it can't be our older dog because it's as old as Ether. Like he actually has medication for his
Aw.
joints. He
How
has
old
dog
is he?
opera. He's like 11,
Is
12
he a
now.
roller dog or bigger?
Like older. He's bigger. He's a German
Aw. German Shepherd?
Terrier mix. something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like,
It's hard
got
when they
him
get old.
Ether was like, before Ether was born, so.
Aw.
And then our newer
Basically your
dog-
whole life, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somewhat.
yeah.
Um,
No.
my dog died 2 minutes after me, that's different. And then our other dog,
You could go
Trooper.
together.
Trooper, we keep joking that whenever Ranger dies, we'll just Egyptian burial him too. Cause he is our most annoying dog. Because
Egyptian burial.
It's
Well, they
because
would
when
he,
they
bury them
buried
with
the pharaoh with his wife.
Oh, yeah, okay.
king dies, his wife gets buried alive with him.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I remember, okay.
So it's been before.
I think they kill them first, and then they. I don't think they bury them alive.
Well, you can't mummify someone while they're alive.
Right,
Well, I
true.
mean.
Yeah, I think they. I
you
think
could.
that they
Anyway,
got killed and then mummified and then they.
do you guys have something? I know you're working on something else, but do you have something for your conclusion for each part?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's
probably
talk
should.
about, yeah, you better do that too.
Oh, gee.
I'll just do all the things.
Attention
Do all of
getter.
your,
Did you know Eric Shackleton was the first person to figure out to go to this?
He killed
There you go.
100 dogs. That's how you go.
yeah.
I don't like essays when they start with "Did you know?" because it's like
You
That's
just
a good
told me.
question, though.
it's been over.
Or have you ever thought about, I always like that one, that's always good one, but, or you could come up with a quote if you want to look online later for a quote about his life, maybe one of his quotes, you could do that. That's the attention getter. It could be a VSS, something, super short.
I'm gonna write this a quote Eric Shackleton said.
Okay, look it up later.
Eric, why do we keep saying Eric?
Here, I'll look some,
I-
because I'm recording right here, so I'm gonna look some up for you, see if I can find anything.
Ernest Shackleton.
Shackleton.
Background. What does it mean?
A little bit about background about this subject, so about Ernest Shackleton.
From a young age,
Antarctica.
Quote.
Ernest Shackleton.
Your handwriting's so pretty.
You.
Here's a good one. Difficulties are just things to overcome after all.
That's.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Through endurance we conquer. I'll read some and you tell me which one you like. Superhuman effort isn't worth. Oh, that one has a cuss word. Never mind.
Oh.
If you're a leader, a fellow that other fellows look to, you've got to keep going.
Oh.
Optimism is true moral courage. That's a good one. Optimism is true moral courage. Do you like that? I like that one.
Optimism is true.
Oh, here's another good one. Sorry. Better a live donkey than a dead lion. Seriously, that's something he said. Optimism is true moral courage. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else need another quote? Or do you like those? Okay.
Is there any shorter ones?
That the one about the donkey and the lion is pretty short, or the optimism one that I gave her, or through endurance we conquer.
That's the one that I had. I was trying to do a VSS for that because I don't like those.
That's
It would be.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but you would have to
I would have to
say,
say who it's.
you'd have to say that.
Optimism is
Actually-
true moral.
Actually, what you could do is put it in parentheses.
Does the quote count as a word?
That's what we're trying to figure out, because you would have to say Ernest once said, quote,
No.
that makes it not a VSS.
Gotta be
I have a VSS opener.
Okay, what's yours?
Ernest Shackleton didn't reach Antarctica.
It's simple, direct,
Simple
short.
and
It works.
Well, I mean, he did reach Antarctica. He just didn't reach the South Pole.
Well, they gotta read a little farther.
He didn't ever get off the boat though, did he?
See it?
Really? You're like,
Did he?
Yes.
I don't know.
He made it to Antarctica. He didn't make it to the South Pole. They're two different things.
Because the South Pole's in the middle of Antarctica.
South Pole is like the very.
He was on the shore. You're right. He made it to to the land.
Well, I mean, he tried, and then his last pony fell in a crevice and died.
Well,
I don't like when the
travels
animals
dark
die.
really quick.
I know,
know.
right? I don't like it when the animals die. I don't mind if the people die. Like you.
People die, but
Just don't
the
let the animals
animals
die.
do not kill the animals. I'll be so sad.
I know. I will not watch a movie if any of the animals die.
I know.
What
My mom
time
forced
is
me
it?
to watch. My mom forced
Which
me to
one?
watch.
What time is it? What time is it?
Is it old?
3:36.
Are you asking what time it is right now?
Yes, it was.
There's a clock.
3:36.
About that.
You couldn't tell if you were making some kind of movie reference.
No.
I was like, is that a movie? What time is it?
Yeah.
We have about 7
My
minutes
dad's
left.
favorite movie is Groundhog Day.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. I have watched that a bunch.
If I ever Groundhog Day,
It's
I'm
frustrating.
Westworlding.
I know it's so frustrating. 'Cause
So
every day it's
frustrating.
the same day, and he's like, "Arg."
There's another one, 50 First Dates, I think it's called, the same thing. It's like the same day is over and over and over. And she's like he's dating this girl and she has no idea who he is. And so it's like starting over every time they see each other. And it's like,
Wait, so
I mean,
she
you
has
can
no
kind of do
idea
that.
who he
if
is.
you're
Yeah.
blind.
But does he know who she is?
yes, she's the only one that doesn't, and I can't remember why. It's like Groundhog Day, but it's just with her. Everybody else is like normal. Anyway, you got your attention getter. Think about that. The background, it says, tell your reader what the subject of the composition is about by making a general statement about the subject, like a general statement about Ernest Shackleton, who he was, what he did. Then provide background information you think would be interesting or important. The background information should flow into the introduction of the topics. And I think we had, oh yeah, on that one article D, remember the ones we labeled bio?
Yar.
Those would be good for background. Actually, we labeled some B for background too.
Oops, too late.
So you could use some information from that if you needed
Yeah.
to have more sentences, like if you're needing more sentences for your dress ups.
I'll just use, I think I already used some of it anyway. See. Yeah, I used background and A, so.
Oh, okay, so you might pick some of the bio stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
this
think
is,
I used-
The second I learned that I'm Groundhog Day,
Mhm.
I'm just going Westworlding. And that's it.
did you guys get a background for your, did you put something for background for your introduction yet? Okay, you did. And then obviously you're going to state your 2 topics for Oliver and Serena. Topic A and topic B. So just make a new sentence. You can use the same keywords from your topics, but change the sentence up a little bit from the conclusion, so it's not exactly the same,
Oh.
right? It can't be this exactly the same.
Can we do like a little bit of, you know what clickbait is?
Yes.
Can we do the
That might work for your introduction, like at the beginning, like what?
So you know how Ernest Shackleton joined the merchant navy? What if I just remove the word merchant and just say he joined the navy? If you really think about it, it's not really.
What is the difference between merchant navy and navy? Do you know?
They both go places. They both probably spread diseases on accident. And they both leave trouble in their path. So not really any difference.
Actually, pretty good, Oliver.
I don't really see it, you know, any difference.
Okay, I'm done.
Put it down, see what you come up with. I'll read it.
I mean, just Ernest Shackleton joined the Navy. That's
Oh, you're thinking of a VSS?
just, we'll just a short second.
But you have like 2 VSS.
If one doesn't work out and I need to, maybe I need.
As a backup plan.
stronger- Maybe I need a stronger in one of
Okay.
them or quality averages, but,
VSS.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, that's
topic B.
All right. Just looking ahead. We're doing more, this is. Hold on. This is a formal essay model that we're working on. Are you okay back there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Normally it's 5 paragraphs, but you guys are good at that. You've been practicing that. So that's a formal essay model. We're gonna do another practice next week, but it's more of a inventive, meaning the information is gonna come from your head like we did before.
Wait, about
You're gonna think about an occupation that you want to have of your choice. Teacher, I'm just kidding. Scientist,
Marine
missionary, doctor, lawyer, mechanic, marine biologist. There you go. And
pediatrician.
I don't think, let me look ahead here. Do we need to look up anything? I don't think so. To avoid the same perspective.
What if you don't know a lot about this?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Ask questions about the career that you chose to help you determine topics for your essay. List of possible topics and choose 3 topics for your essay about a career. It doesn't say to do any research.
What?
Yeah,
What if
To
we are
avoid
forced to do
research.
research because we don't know enough about the occupation?
that actually would be kind of cool to do that though, huh? To
What,
do
no
research,
research or
to do
research?
research, because that way
Well, it's practical. So
How
You
would
would know.
Research professional liar.
What?
That's a professional liar. It's just a lawyer. You gotta think about it. And
Is
politician.
that really what you want to do?
Yeah.
Be a professional liar, I mean lawyer.
Yes.
I want to be a professional liar, I mean lawyer, okay.
liar.
No.
Whoops, I mean lawyer.
You might, how about next week, you guys bring your laptops if you can, then we can do
Okay.
some research together.
Have you ever seen the movie Chicago?
I don't think
There's a
so.
lot of movies in Chicago.
Yeah,
No, the movie is
It's
called
called-
Chicago.
okay.
But it's kind of not. It's an interesting movie. But like the main character gets in trouble with legal law because she like murdered someone. And
That sounds like
the
a
lawyer
listener.
like lies all about her to get her out of jail.
Oh,
That sounds similar to the movie Liar, with Jim Carrey. You know that one?
liar, liar, yes,
Liar, liar.
I really like that
liar.
movie.
that's pretty funny.
Wait,
We're
why is my bag over there?
it's like pouring
Because
down
we
rain
did.
outside right now, by the way.
And I don't have a hood.
So
Do I?
this week, you guys are going to write your introduction and your conclusion for your Ernest Shackleton's paper. And start thinking about your career that you want to write about. So bring your laptops next week.
Okay.
I can already
We'll
see
work
how
on that
soaked I am.
together.
Oh, no.
I didn't bring it.
I'm
wearing a short sleeve shirt. I want to get enough stuff.
It's not too far if your mom pulls up right there by the walkway.
So.
He
yeah,
makes
walk up.
me
Oh,
walk.
somebody's here
It
already.
might be like that. It's a white
Okay.
truck.
It's a silver, I think it might be.
That's
silver.
my mom. Yay, wait, where is she? You can forget she just-
Okay, so we're done for today. You guys are gonna work on introduction and conclusion. And put it all together, use your checklist, and that's it. See you next time, Victoria.